Peace, this is Start with the Star Blooms. Basically, it's like a couple of conversations that's all happening at once. So I wanted to basically try to record them while I was writing my notes, but I'm not gonna read my notes because shit got crazy. But all I keep on hearing, y'all, is you want to have a Ponderosa. I don't know if y'all remember that. It's been a while. It's like, I think it was Jackie Christie off of Basketball Wives, when she was talking about they try to have a Ponderosa. So that was part of the message. And then also I kept on hearing it's a say it again, it's a sale, like it's an estate sale, everything must go. And it's basically like those were the messages. So what do we have here in the energy? What I could perceive in the energy was there are, thank you to the Most High for cloaking, shielding, and protecting me, and ensuring that I share all rates of truth at the highest vibrational frequency, helping us align in our discernment. Yeah, it says we divine throughout and within our intuition. Thank you to Archangel Michael for covering, shielding, and blocking any and all etheric attachments, intentions, thought processes, and negative energy towards our heart chakra, throat chakra, as well as our third eye and crown. Thank you to our benevolent ancestors of the highest light who are helping us align to the divine, can connect to our higher selves at this time assigned. Abracadabra, make it so, I say Asheo. And then as I'm listening to it, what I'm hearing them say is at all rates if necessary. Okay, so what do we have in the energy? Somebody wants you to feel like what you're doing and how you're showing up is disingenuous. And the reason why is because of whatever rate they're in, and they're now basically having to live in and perceive it. It was so, I would say, peculiar. But you have siblings in the energy. What I'm getting is two sisters, or it could be, I'm getting nudged, feminine in masculine energy, masculine in feminine energy. So just switch the roles as they apply. This is for entertainment purposes only. Only take what resonates, and leave the rest. So you have some siblings in the energy. One could be Cancer, one could be Scorpio. Who have made it their business to go about sending you and projecting energy towards you with spell work, whether it be, I'm seeing word magic for some reason, but I'm also seeing emotional manipulation. They want you to believe that you're basically showing up in excess, like you're just doing too much, and that they want you to feel like some rate of sadness and grief based off of what you perceive to be happening out of sight of you. And I kept on getting this kind of like behind the shoulder type of energy. So I wanted to address the two water energies. So what I had processed, if you recognize anything about Cancer and Scorpio, they're two different energies completely. Okay. Yeah, I just heard both of them could be cutthroat, but it's at different depths that they operate. And because there's so much darkness that kind of happens within the Scorpio energy. And I'm not talking about light or dark. I'm not talking about karmic or divine. I'm basically speaking to the rate of just where it resonates at. When you're thinking about the Scorpio energy, you're thinking about like the anchor that kind of goes and sits down at the bottom of the ocean. It's at home there. So it's not necessarily like considered darkness, even if it is dark. You know, if you're thinking about the Cancer sign, you could look at it more so like as the waves, because it's like the 6-9, the yin and the yang. It's this kind of in and out, what they would consider to be moody. What I processed by looking at the chaos magic, basically, what I processed is someone going at different routes. And I see 3 siblings here. I see 3 siblings. So it could be 2 are one sign and 2 are another sign. Like I said, 1 masculine, 2 feminines. And are 2 masculines and 1 feminine. However it shows up. But I see this one for some reason as feminine that's basically operating in masculine energy. I don't know why, I just see it that way. Anyways, the reason why this matters, you're doing exactly what it is that you need to be doing in the collective. You're completely aware that you are in representation of divine energy, and you don't have to question it. For some reason, I feel like this, yeah. I feel like this, that's what I was about to say. I feel like you have this kind of sort of love affair with yourself and the divine at this point that is so unique to you, and it aligns you to different race of perspective that allows you to continue to cultivate in your ascension. This is so personal to you, so it's like for someone to even try to project onto you that you're basically being disingenuous in how you show up. And I don't know why I'm seeing this, a girl, it's like I want to be careful how I basically say it, because I don't want to use the derogatory ways that I was hearing it, but she pours out by planting seeds of like joy and happiness in her community. So she sees people on a daily basis, and because she makes it her business to see people on a daily basis, she seeds people on a daily basis. Okay, now a lot of people may feel like what she's doing is insignificant, but that's what I was trying to tell y'all a couple weeks ago. What I've been saying all along is that you have to be very, very careful what you're putting your mouth on, because you don't know the grander scale, the bigger effect, the greater piece, the greater portion that this so-called small addition is adding to a bigger picture. You don't know how significant it is, and what she does is very, very, very significant, and the Most High is pleased with her in it. She creates these heartfelt messages that she goes around and she's giving them out to children, to people. I'm seeing women, yes, a supremely divine energy, an empress energy. She's like mother to many people, and I don't know why I just heard, and she lost her mother. Yeah. She's used her creative energy to show up in rates of pouring out seeds that a lot of people, ooh, girl, chill out now. It's the light, y'all. I'm sitting at the park. She shows up in such a beautiful and pure way. However, she has people who are basically stating that they're projecting onto her that, and it shows up in everybody, and I'm using this as an example because this is what's being given to me. She has people who are closest to her who are really, really just jealous. They're operating in grief and sadness and sorrow themselves, because they're now having to basically live in this rate of chaos magic, and it's deeper than a lot of different rates of emotional, because Spirit's saying like they took it too far. It's deeper than just your regular emotional manipulation. It's on deeper depths. It's on the surface, and it's deep within internally. It basically hit at different layers, and it's catastrophic to them, especially because they don't have the rate of support and connection to themselves that allows them to align to certain race of truth within, to keep on cultivating forward, even in the midst of having to go through tests or move through different rates of, trials and just tasks, or just really having to live with karma, because everybody at some point has to live with karma. Spirit said that's the truth. I'm basically sharing this message. One, what does the girl do? So the girl, she makes like these beautiful hand woven like portraits. She makes flowers, she makes dolls, she makes toys. At any given time, she's making something different, but it's her own creation. She's giving these things out for free. She asks for permission, and she gives a word. She's not just doing this for like, clickbait. She's not just doing it. She's doing it because it's really, really, really something. And I kid you not, if you see like the faces, like the faces that these people are making after they see this stuff, it's so heartfelt. Keep doing what you're doing regardless. I don't believe that she's going to not keep on doing what she's doing, but I think also be at the rate to where you recognize that whatever rate that you want for somebody else, especially if it's not at the highest good, and these people are out here being very, very genuine and good to other people, it will come back to you. Okay, it will definitely come back to you, and it's better for it not to.